In this video, we're going to learn how Oceania is a region based on its climate, its vegetation, language, trade networks, political units, river systems, and religion. So let's start with climate, focusing on the Australia, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea portion of the region. We have tropical rainforest in this area. We also have a very dry desert climate and a temperate climate around the coast of Australia. In terms of vegetation, we have grasslands. If you see the savanna area of northern Australia, we have rainforest in the region, both in Australia, Papua New Guinea, and on many of the islands out in Oceania. We also have desert, especially the deserts of the outback in Australia. In terms of languages, there are a lot of native language groups, but this map shows, for example, the number of places that speak English in Oceania. A lot of this goes back to the British colonization of the area, and also the involvement of the United States in the area and some of the islands, such as Guam, for example, and obviously Australia and New Zealand, two English-speaking countries. The trade networks, Australia, like many other developed countries in the world, is interconnected in the world globally in the economy, and we see that less when we look at some of the islands out in Oceania, and most of them, the major part of their economy is tourism versus Australia, which has a much more diversified economy. Political units, there's a lot of islands out here in Oceania. We focus primarily, again, Papua New Guinea, Australia, New Zealand, and many of these islands aren't very large, but they do compose a large area politically in the region. Major river systems you can see in Australia. We'll focus then again in Australia. Major river systems around the coast. We don't see them in the dry area in the outback. Because of colonization, most of what we see starts with Protestantism and Catholicism in terms of Christianity in Australia and New Zealand. We also find many of the people who have moved to this region, because of the proximity to countries that are Buddhist, Hindu, or Muslim, we also find those religions to be found in Oceania also. So Oceania is dominated by the fact that we have all this Pacific Ocean out here, with the large countries of Australia, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea. Climate in Australia, you're going to find desert as well as rainforest. You're going to find grasslands in terms of vegetation. Many of these islands are English-speaking islands relating to colonization. Australia, very connected to the world globally, economically. We mentioned those countries, river systems in Australia, and finally the dominant religion is Christianity, but with because of the proximity to areas that are Hindu, Muslim, and Buddhist, large numbers of also those religions.